is The Secret Storm, brought to you by Dristan.
The measure of our leadership is in rebuilt inventories, increased production all along the line. The measure of our leadership is the measure of the future. Well, how do you like it, Dad?
Listen, I don't wonder they wanted to put you on their slate of officers.
Well, now, come on, I'm serious now. Come
No,
on.
I am serious, Jerry. If I had been to that Junior Chamber of Commerce dinner and heard you made that speech, I'd voted for you like a shot.
Well, then I didn't let Tyrrell's down, huh?
But Tyrrell's down as a spokesman for the store. You did the store proud. Proud. What did Nancy say about it?
And about what?
Well, about your speech, about their wanting to put you on the slate of officers.
She doesn't know about that.
Doesn't know about it? But, Jerry, this is a real triumph for you, a real achievement.
Yeah, I'm afraid she might not think so. You see, the dinner fell on her birthday.
Well, what's that got to... Oh, her birthday.
Mm.
Well, I see. Well, I don't see, because I'd expect her to understand. But I do see, because being a woman, she wouldn't. You unravel that?
Well, being a man, I understand perfectly. No, we'd made pretty big plans for that birthday celebration, and it was a last-minute cancellation. When I phoned Nancy to break our date, well, she hung up on me.
That doesn't sound like Nancy.
I don't know, Dad. Women. Susan tried to warn me. As a matter of fact, she read me quite a lecture in between her gardening tours.
Really? Yes. She's here to see me? All right, send her in. Kate Lodge.
I was just leaving.
You know, things seem to be ironing out in that direction. Harry Lewis is being very cooperative about rehiring her.
Well, good for Harry Lewis. Good morning.
Hello.
Dad, this being Thursday, how about lunch at your club if you're free?
I have a tentative date with Alan. Why don't we make it a threesome? Let's go over there by 1 o'clock.
Right.
Kate?
Boy, he sure ducked out of here in a hurry. That's too bad.
Too bad? Why?
Well, he'll be interested in this. But first, though, Mr. Ames, I just came from the model agency.
Yes, sit down. Harry Lewis told me that you had an appointment.
Well, he couldn't have been sweeter. And that's on your account. On account of a man like you took an interest in me, and I want to say thanks.
Well, I'm glad things are going well, Kate.
Well, they seem to be. I report for modeling assignments tomorrow. But that's not why I came by. You know those notes your son tried to buy for me the other day?
You mean the notes that Fred Taylor wrote you? What about them?
Well, you can stop worrying about them.
I wasn't worried, Kate.
Well, your son was, and so was Fred Taylor, too. Anyhow, they can relax. I'm putting a match to them as soon as I get home. And you know why?
Why?
Because you leveled with me, Mr. Ames, that's why. You played it straight. I don't know exactly how you did it, but you almost made me ashamed that I'd kept the darn things. So, anyhow, I thought you'd like to know.
Kate! Thank you.
What? See, listen, Thank you, Mr. Ames.
Will you call Mr. Dunbar at Abbott and Company and tell him that Jerry and I will be at the Woodbridge Club at 1 o'clock, and if he's free, we'll see him then.
Now for stabbing pains, sore aching muscles, sprains and strains, comes a new European discovery with remarkable medical proof of relief. It's Infrarub, new Infrarub with working warmth. See how Infrarub's working warmth radiates relief for muscle aches and pains. Yes, Infrarub is so effective, it's actually been proved in arthritis clinics. Proved to relieve even minor arthritis pains for hours. So imagine the relief Infrarub brings for your ordinary muscular soreness. Listen.
As a busy mother with plenty of housework, I get my share of sore, aching muscles. But Infrarub brings me fast, soothing relief. I can work, even enjoy bowling after a busy day. Believe me, Infrarub really works.
Proved in arthritis clinics, Infrarub's working warmth radiates relief for muscular pains. Get Infrarub.
No, you said on the telephone that nothing was wrong, but, well, it is unusual. You're busting in on me this time of day. You've got to excuse the looks of the place.
Well, I came at this time of day on purpose so we could talk without being interrupted.
Talk? Oh, I see. Well, let's at least be comfortable.
Well, here, let me do that.
All right. Thanks. What do you want to talk about, Alan?
Well, you do drive straight to the point, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You caught me kind of off balance. I'm skipping the formalities.
We don't stand on formalities.
I didn't think we did, but... coffee? I'll just put some more...
Oh, no, wait a minute. Now, look, I've already had my morning coffee. I'm sure you have, too. So relax. Never seen you like this before.
You've never seen me before noon before. Now, shall I level with you?
Please.
Your call upset me. You woke me out of a sound sleep to begin with.
I'm sorry.
And then your voice sounded funny.
Funny?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was me, but the way you put it. Ethel, how soon can I see you? And although you said there was nothing wrong, I was sure that plenty was. Well, things aren't exactly right, are they, Alan?
I pulled you up short before from coming straight to the point. Now I'm going to do just that.
I think you better.
You've been a very good friend to me, Ethel.
Oh, sure.
No, I really mean that. There were times when I would have scraped bottom if you hadn't pulled me out. We spent a lot of hours together.
We have that?
Most of which I was bad company.
That's for me to say, I guess.
I've always enjoyed coming here, being together with you. I think you have, too.
More than you wanted to recognize. You're a Sunday driver getting to the point. Are you saying you're bowing out?
I'm saying there's a chance I'll reconcile with my wife.
I see. I'm going to get that coffee whether you want it or not. Well, postponing this isn't going to make it any easier. When did this reconciliation happen?
It hasn't yet.
You hope that it will.
I want to give it every chance.
So? Ethel Vamoose. Don't rock the boat. You must love her very much.
I do.
I guess I always knew that. A woman that another woman can usually tell. Well, thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I...
Oh, please, don't. I appreciate you dropping by. Another man would have washed it up with a phone call. You really think it's going to work this time?
Well, I don't even know if it'll get a chance to work.
But you want to give it that chance. Yeah, you said that. Well, good luck.
Ethel.
Get out of here, will you, before I forget to play this like a lady? Alan, for your own happiness, do make it work.
If you hate to reach down to clean that bowl with cloths, cleansers, bleaches, you need Santa Flush Toilet Bowl Cleaner. This beaker illustration shows how Santa Flush cleans the modern way. In minutes, its chemical boosters remove dingy film that forms in any water, even dissolve hard water rust rings. Cleans brighter because it contains the stain-removing chemical sodium binoxalate. Just pour, let stand, swish, flush. Your hands never touch the water with Santa Flush.
Okay, Lodge is going to burn those things. She says she is, and I think she will. That will be that.
Well, I sure am relieved. Oh, thanks a lot for the lunch, Dad.
Okay.
And I still would like to know why Alan didn't show.
So would I.
Well, I'll see you, Dad.
Right. Miss Prendergast, will you call Abbott and Company and see if Mr. Dunbar's in? He's what? In the boardroom? Well, buzz him and send him in, would you, please? Come in. Alan, my secretary told me that you were waiting for me.
Oh, that's all right. I was doing some work on the agenda, so I didn't really waste any time.
We were waiting for you down at the club.
The club? Lunch, of course. I completely forgot.
That's all right. There's no harm done, but I thought maybe something had happened.
Well, in a way it has. That's why I dropped around. You remember Susan was going to come over yesterday and see little Pete?
Yes, I was there when she telephoned from Grace's.
That's right. Well, I suppose she stayed about an hour. Most of the time she spent with the boy. We actually only had a few minutes together.
So?
Well, it's a funny thing, but it seems that in those few minutes we accomplished more than we ever had before in hours of discussion.
Accomplished more in what way?
Well, I don't know how to say it, Peter. You might call it understanding. I suddenly felt that I knew Susan better than ever before.
I couldn't be more pleased, Alan.
Yes, well, it kind of scared me. You know, wishful thinking. It can distort a man's common sense. Anyway, I had to be sure, so I told her about Jeff.
Coming back to Woodbridge?
Or that he may already be here. And you know what it meant to her? A shrug of the shoulders.
And that really set you up.
Yes. Well, I'm calling off the divorce. But more than that, more important than that, I'm saying out loud, for the first time in months, I'm beginning to hope again.
Since hot dogs were born, when this little girl's grandma first went to the circus, French's Mustard has paddled more dogs than any other mustard going. It's a spicy national habit for paddling dogs or sparking the most tempting, tantalizing meal on a bun, from ham on rye to sky-high club. The 7 lively spices in French's Mustard are the best thing that's happened since the Earl of Sandwich. French's Spice Center USA, where exotic spices also blend in French's barbecue sauce. Boy, summer eating's great as all outdoors with French's barbecue sauce, the sauce with more sass. French's sassier spices blended with red ripe tomatoes for just the right bite. Chicken never tasted like this before. Like a little more French's? Tastes great right from the bottle, too. French's barbecue sauce.
Don't fear cancer, fight it. Have a health checkup and give generously to your local unit of the American Cancer Society. The Secret Storm has been brought to you by Infrarub.